Do you want money, power, and fame? Then you should start a country. And today, that's exactly what I'm going to teach you how to do. Welcome to today's GeoFacts Geocast, where I teach you exactly what you need to know to start a country. So let's get into it. Before you plant a flag on an asteroid and claim yourself Viceroy of Spacelandia, you should know there are rules to starting a country. So what are they? In 1933, there was this convention in Montevideo, called the Montevideo Convention, with a bunch of old people, where the United Nations decided the rules and regulations to creating a country. By the way, when the United Nations says something is a country, then it's definitely a country. If the United Nations says that your favorite tennis racket is a country, it's a country. If the United Nations says that your girlfriend is a country, then your girlfriend is a country. But who are we kidding? You don't have a girlfriend. So what exactly are these rules, and how can you complete them and be the leader of your own sovereign nation? Well, I'll tell you. There are 4 rules that you have to follow to have your country be recognized by the United Nations. And they are, number 1, a defined territory. You have to have territory in your nation. Now, there's no limit to how small or how big this can be, by the way. It just has to be land. The second rule is that your country has to have a permanent population. People have to live there. It could be just you, but it's better to have as many people as possible living in your nation, because then you get cash through taxes. Alright, the third rule is to have a government. Now when I say this, you might just say, duh, of course you have to have a government. But this is an important rule, and this is the step that often takes the longest and the most amount of planning and effort. Now, when I say create a government, I mean make a constitution, create laws, and decide what kind of government system your country will be. A monarchy? A democracy? An oligarchy? A Kirby? The final rule is to engage in diplomatic relations with other nations. Hey, that rhymes. This is the hardest step out of all 4, because it's basically saying to have other countries recognize you as a nation so that you can be recognized as a nation. You didn't understand that, and it's okay, because neither did I. So now I'm going to tell you how you can complete all these steps. Like I said before, the first step is to have a territory. Well, almost all the territory on the world has been discovered, but there are a few territories around the world that have gone unclaimed. The first is Marie Byrd Land, a patch of Antarctica that has gone unclaimed. The second option is Bertouille, a small strip of land between Egypt and Sudan, which is unclaimed by either country. Now, there have been many individuals who have claimed these territories. However, they don't live there, so therefore their fake country doesn't have a population, so it's not a country. The third option is to browse Google Maps for tiny unclaimed islands, probably in the Arctic or Pacific Oceans. In order to know if an island is unclaimed, there are 2 steps. First of all, you need to be on satellite imagery. Then, if you think a place is unclaimed, click on it. If the name of a body of water shows, then it's probably unclaimed. And if you click back to maps and the image of the island doesn't show up, then it's definitely unclaimed. Now that you have your territory, it's time to get a population in your nation. It's time to start a website or YouTube channel for your country. The micronation of West Arctica has over 5,000 citizens online. Ask people to sign up to be citizens on your Instagram, YouTube, or website. And ask your friends and family to come along. Tell them it'll be fun. Now that you have a population in your nation, it's time to organize a government. First, you need to decide what type of government you want your country to be. Do you want to be the king or queen? Do you want to be the president with a democracy? Do you want you and your friends to control it, so it will be an oligarchy? Or maybe you like feudalism. Whatever the system, you need to decide. Then you need to write a constitution with all the laws, rights, and responsibilities for the citizens of your country. Make sure that your constitution also says how the government functions. You should also decide if you want to divide up your land into cities, states, or provinces, whatever you want to call them. Pro tip that definitely won't get you arrested. Give your friends high-ranking positions in your government so you can get what you want from them. And our final step is to engage in diplomatic relations with other countries. No, not that kind of relations. Perfect. So you're going to need to get at least one country to recognize you as a country. I'm not really sure how you do this, but if you complete the other steps, chances are you will have an easier time on this last one. This has been How to Start a Country with Weird Geography. In the next few videos, we might go into this more. Make sure to subscribe, like, and drop a comment for future video suggestions. Make sure to check out our Instagram, @weird_geography. Check out our website, weird-geography.com, and check out our podcast on podbean.com called Weird Geography. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.